Hi, welcome to another episode of the AI Workflow Lab. In today's episode, I'm going to talk to you about some new features in Copilot, Word, and Excel. I feel like every week Microsoft are deploying updates to the various Microsoft products, and I just feel it's going so quickly, right? So almost every week I feel there's something new, but these are three new things that I wanted to show you that hopefully you will resonate with. If you already have a Microsoft 365 premium paid license, then the features I'm about to show you are what you will be able to leverage today. So first one, let's go into good old Copilot in Word. Let's just go, I'm just going to show you what that looks like. So the scenario is now in Copilot in Word. You can now use Copilot to populate templates. So you've got a document template that you use regularly, and you want to, you can now get Copilot to create content and put that content into that template for you, right? So in this example here, I've got some meeting minutes here. You see I'm here in Copilot in Word, and it's quite blank. It's got placeholders for the sort of things I want to capture following a meeting. So all I do is launch the Copilot in Word here in the bottom right. I click on that, and then I'm just going to ask Copilot to, in edit mode, as you can see, allow editing. So that's using the the agent feature, which I've also referenced in a previous video. But here, draft professional set of meeting minutes using the structure provided in this document. Follow the headings, sections, and formatting exactly as they appear. Do not add, remove, or reorder sections. So now I just need to find the relevant content that it will use. So I click on add work content, and then what I'm looking to now what I need to do is search for the meeting that I want to have and populate the template again. So in this search here, I'm just going to search for the Contoso coffee meeting. If I do Contoso, not Contoto, there's no Contoto there. Contoso coffee project. It was Contoso coffee project. So let's just scroll down and find it. There we are. So the Contoso Coffee Project Review. So hit the button and off it will go. It will reference those meeting notes and populate the relevant information into the template. You can see it's doing it live. So if I scroll over, see on the left-hand side, we now got the date, the time, the location, the duration, 1 hour. Now it's going to go to the attendees tracking section. So again, you can always go ahead and do other things whilst it's doing this for you in the background. But I think the time that it takes to do this is quite quick, right? It's not bad. It's filled in the objectives, the agenda, the discussion points, action items, and it's honored everything that I said in the instructions. So it's kept the action items, or it's kept the different headings and just populated the content accordingly. So this is a great new feature. This is a great step in the right direction in terms of Copilot in Word. The ability to be able to populate pre-created templates, so your branded templates. You can now bring that information in, get Copilot to populate that information with your logos, etc., and so on. So it's pretty good. Then of course here you can see what it's done. It always gives you an overview of what it's done. So Copilot and templates, it's really quite good now. You can use templates and Copilot in Word, just like I've done here in a meeting agenda. It could have been a proposal, could have been a drafted letter. So think of things you can do and put them in the chat as well, and see if I can create them for you, the scenarios you have. So now we're going to jump and move from Copilot in PowerPoint, from Copilot in Word. Let's go to Copilot in Excel. Now, what I want to show you is Copilot's ability to interact. Copilot in Excel can interact with Word really quite powerfully. So the scenario here I've got is using Copilot to pre-populate questionnaires. For example, if it's a proposal or a contract that you're engaging, or a supplier that you're engaging with, and you need to provide information. You can see all the questions here. Provide your legal entity name, describe what your Microsoft 365 data is. So essentially I've got a spreadsheet with loads of questions, and I know that we have the answers to those questions in my documents. But rather than go to the document, find it, and then copy and paste the answers in the Excel spreadsheet, why don't we get Copilot to do that for us? As long as you reference the appropriate document, Copilot can do that. So in this particular scenario, I'm going to just simply say in the prompt, I'm going to say here, I'm going to launch Copilot here, and then let's just start a new chat, nice and clean. Command V. Sorry, that's a prompt, a command that's from Macs. I don't use Macs very often, so I'm always keeping those commands in my head, and sometimes I say them out loud. Command V or Control V if you're in Windows. Anyway, answer each question in the questionnaire using the information found in the attached policy file. For each answer, state whether we achieve the requirement and how taken from the information in the attached file only. So I need to find the relevant document for this security questionnaire that I'm prompted to answer. So I click on add word content and click on the plus button here. Sometimes let me just try that here. Firstly, sources. I wanted to do that. Make sure that I just select the work. I don't want to search for answers from the web. I've said only take it from this document anyway in the prompt, but it's always a good idea to do that as well, to kind of limit the response to just documents in your environment. So I'm just going to so what I'm going to do now is just reference the document that I know has the answers, the information security document. So I'm going to select that and I'm going to just say off you go. So only referencing this document, answer these questions. And again, the scenario could be it's a proposal and you need to answer specific questions against that proposal, and you know where those files reside. So this can really accelerate the time that it takes for you to answer these questions by getting Copilot to access the source documents, get the answers, put them in the Excel spreadsheet or wherever the answers need to be in a fraction of the time that it would take you to do that kind of task manually. So it's doing that in the background. I will circle back a bit later. It should take a few moments to do that, but it's certainly quicker than you having to go through each question and answer. Now, no doubt, once the answers come through, it's still worth validating the answers, right? So going through and making sure the content is the answers appropriate to the questions. But there you have it. We've got the answers here now. I'm just going to scroll to the right a bit, and you can see it's gone through the answers. But it's also not just simply saying the answers, everything has been achieved, right? So some of the content has been answered by what we found in the document, but in some cases it hasn't. So some of the questions have not been answered by that source document, which is great. So because at least I know I'm not going to just simply send this and assume it's all good and good to go. So it will give you the answers, but it'll also tell you where the gaps are. So achieved, partially achieved, and not achieved in this particular case if I look at against the specific technical questions. But in terms of getting that efficiencies by using Copilot to search and get the answers from a document and put them in an Excel spreadsheet, this is Copilot in Excel working with Copilot in Word to give you those answers. So that's quite a really good feature. The final thing I want to show you is how Copilot can be used to give you recommendations on how to get more insights to your data. So this is a simple sales document here in Excel, and I'm going to ask it to I'm going to ask Copilot if they have any recommendations on formulas that can add to help explain the data. So I click on go, and historically you would have to paste the formula into Excel, but you'll notice here that it will actually it'll give you the options, and it will then actually create the information in the spreadsheet. So you can see now it's given me 5 recommendations in terms of what it can do. So customer segmentation summary sheet, it can do some things. There's sales performance orders, there's some features it can add, time-based analysis, regional performance, and so on. So I'm just going to go for the first one, add a summary dashboard sheet with these formulas already built out. So if I just simply select one, I won't even say, I'll just say do one for me, and off it'll go, and it'll add a summary into the sheet with the formulas. So I'm just going to have this ready for you, and you should see it there. but it's a really good feature as well. And there we have it. It's actually started doing that now. So we've got the column here live, and give it a few minutes and you will see that information appear nicely for us. And there you have it. So it's now done that. You can see it's added a time-based analysis summary to the customer tab with that information. I've got, and if I look at the different sections, you can see how it's done it based on the formulas that it's suggested here. So, you know, there were 4 recommendations. I just went for the first one, and but I could have gone for a few others and so on. And I think if I scroll back on there, you'll see them eventually. So, but yeah, look, we're running out of time, but hopefully you've seen how there are really additional features in the Copilot world, in Word and in Excel, whether it's populating answers quickly or populating templates using transcripts, as I showed you in Word, and a few other features here in Excel. So really good stuff. I hope you liked it. Please like and subscribe. I'll be back with another video with some more new features as they come out and so on. But that's all for now. Bye for now.